How you doing? Greg here, your resident career coach. Today I want to tell you a little bit about how you can contact me. Every week on my weekly blog, I very much want to address your questions and concerns when it comes to finding a job. So as regards an email and how you can contact me every week, an email address to get me at is careercoach@iwantanewjob.ie. So that's careercoach@iwantanewjob.ie. I want to make absolutely certain that you know that this is your blog, and it's about you, and it's about me trying to help you. So I encourage you to drop me an email and I'll answer your questions. Anyway, I hope the job search so far is going well. But today what I want to look at is the 4 different ways in which we can look for employment in today's marketplace. And I think during the buoyant times, the Celtic Tiger years, there was probably only 2 ways in which we look for work. And that would have been, we go to a recruitment agency, 1 or 2, and probably end up with 4 or 5 job offers. Or we would apply to an ad on the newspaper and the likes of the Irish Times, or use an online job an online job website such as the likes of back then certainly the likes of Stepstone, Monster, Irish Jobs, but certainly now the likes of Iwantanewjob.ie. So that's how we used to look for work. So where are the other 2 areas that we could also look? Well, it's actually 2 more proactive approaches, which would be networking and making speculative approaches to companies directly yourself. So let's look at number 1. So number 1 to find a job, recruitment agencies. Used to be the best place to go, with nearly 80% of positions in the marketplace getting filled by recruitment agencies. Unfortunately, it's nothing like that today, and it's also a very competitive place to find a job. So recruitment agencies are something and an area that you should definitely go to, but don't overly rely on them as part of your job search. 2, online job boards and newspapers. Again, very, very competitive place, because the jobs that you see on the job boards are jobs that your competition can also see. So you usually are up against a high volume of applicants per job. However, saying that, particularly online job boards, the likes of Iwantanewjob.ie are a great place to look for work, and you're finding that more and more companies are starting to use online job boards to fill individual positions which they're recruiting for. So definitely a route that we should look at. Number 3, networking. Networking is massive, absolutely massive. I think it's estimated that over 50% of every single job in Ireland that is filled at the moment is filled directly through networking. So it's a very proactive way to look for work, but it's definitely one that you should focus some time and attention to. So who is your network? Well, your network is your friends, your family, your college colleagues, your school colleagues, your former business contacts, your fellow staff that you used to work with in previous jobs. Literally everyone you come in contact with is potentially your network. So I think the key is to communicate in a clear and very positive and upbeat way to your network what exactly we're looking for. So networking number 3. So number 4, last but certainly not least, we have speculative applications. At the end of the day, rather than wait for Facebook to advertise that dream job you really want, there's a lot to be said for being proactive and approaching them directly. So targeting companies you really would like to work for and approaching them off the cuff or directly, and telling them exactly why you believe that you would be a great asset to their organisation. And it's absolutely amazing that probably 1 in every 10 jobs is now filled through that proactive job search. The thing that I love about making a speculative application is if I target the right company at the right time with an application, I don't have the same competition for that position than I would if it was 3 months down the line and the job was advertised through recruitment agencies and online job boards. So there's a lot to be said for that speculative application. And that concludes our first real career coach blog. I really look forward to next week, and once again I really urge you to drop me a quick email at careercoach@iwantanewjob.ie, so careercoach@iwantanewjob.ie, with any questions or anything you'd like me to address in next week's post. Take care and have a good week. Bye bye.